Hello Gemini, my name is Agatha and this is your tarot forecast for March 2017. This is a very general reading. For a personal prediction, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. Also, I've published in Amazon a love prediction for you, Gemini. Search for Tarot Love Forecast for Gemini in 2017 and you'll easily find it. Also, I'll leave the link below. This month of March 2017, it's going to be a 12-card reading and I'm going to use the astrological wheel. So it's going to be one card for each house. And I'll be showing you 6 symbols and I'd like for you to pick one symbol. This way the reading will be a bit more personal for you. So Gemini, let's start. So the symbols are child, military person, house, room, tower, and lady. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna place it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's start. If you picked the symbol house, Gemini, so the first 2 cards of the first house and the second house are going to be more important for you. By the way, in 12 cards there are 6 major arcana cards, so probably for half of you, those who are listening, March 2017 might be a very important month, might be a month of lots and lots of transformation. So let's start. For the first house, I'm sorry, you got the major arcana card, you got the wheel of fortune. So I'm sorry. So this means that it might be, again, like I said, it's going to be a very important month, full of transformation, quick and sudden. Not necessarily bad, I'm thinking more like good, positive changes. So quick, sudden, change of fate, of fortune for you, Gemini. And then the second card, I'm sorry, connected with the second house, you got the 7 of Cups. So if you're trying to pick between many job offers, which can be the case, you have to choose wisely, because some job offers might be telling you one thing about the money you're going to earn, but they might be lying. Okay, so you have to be you have to use reason and logic and facts in order for you to pick the proper job offer. Another way of reading this card is that maybe, Gemini, you're very creative. So you're very creative, so your self-esteem, at least during March 2017 is derived from the fact that you're a very creative person. Another way of reading this, during this month might be earning from a lot of sources. Your income could be, again, from creative sources, and could be from many different sources, from many different sites, for instance. Okay, moving on. If you pick the symbol room, and then the third and fourth card are more important for you. In the third house, you got the Chariot, which is a major arcana card. Some of you might be buying a new car, a new motorcycle, a new boat, I don't know, something, expensive and luxurious. Some of you might be getting a lot of messages and talking about your success. There's some sort of success that you've achieved in March 2017, and you have a lot of messages telling you telling you congratulations. What else? You Gemini, you might be the one speaking in a very proud manner about your wonderful success. If it's not you, it's maybe a sibling. Maybe a sibling is extremely successful, and he or she doesn't mind telling you that. Or maybe a sibling is coming to visit you. Also, you are going to visit a sibling. And then the fourth house, you have the 7 of Swords. So there's some sort of deception around your domestic affairs, around your house, your home, even your closest family. Maybe someone within your family is lying to you, or you are the one who's not telling everything to your family. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say that you just, earn a very large prize in the lottery or something like that, and you're keeping it quiet. You're not telling anyone, or someone in your family. Something might be not, it's not you keeping it quiet. It's someone within your family who's doing that to you. Could be mother, father, sibling. It's the closest family, a spouse. This could be also a theft, a robbery in your house, in your home, So you have to be really careful about that. So try to protect your house and anything you have in it as much as you can. So be aware of that possibility. So it could be like in the middle of the night, you're not even aware, or when during some time when you're not in, and there's some sort of robbery, something like that, or someone within your family is telling you a lie, is deceiving you, something like that. Now moving on, if you picked the symbol Tower, the 5th and the 6th cards are going to be a bit more relevant for you, so pay attention. In the 5th house, you got the 8 of Wands. So big and quick transformations in your love life. Big and quick transformations in your love life. I don't want to be rude or anything like that, but maybe for some of you, the deception in your house, in your home, in your family might be connected with your love life. Now, for some, it could be that things are not being with your spouse or with your partner, your romantic partner, have not been good for a very long time. And either you meet someone quickly and you fall in love quickly, or it's your spouse who meets someone and falls in love quickly. So either you're lying to your spouse or your partner because you've met someone. So this is the source of deception in your home environment, or it's your spouse or your romantic partner who has met someone and fallen in love quickly. Okay, I don't know what it is, but it's like a big transformation. It's quick. Something quick connected with your love life. If it's not that, it's a big transformation, a quick transformation. Yeah, something connected with your creativity. If you are an artist of some kind, there's major changes connected with your works of art, whatever they may be. I'm thinking it's good transformations, and maybe let's say, I don't know, maybe you write books and they're selling rather quickly for whatever reason. Also, this house is connected with your kids. Something to do with your kids. Something quick. Maybe you're getting a lot of messages from your kids or concerning your kids during March 2017. I don't want to worry you or anything like that. Maybe like one of your kids or your child got an accident or something like that. Not necessarily something really, really bad, okay? But it could be that, but it could be anything else. So you could be, something changes around your child's life quickly. Now, if there's anything to do with you're not getting along with your spouse, with your partner, it's understandable that this affects your child. So if there's some sort of decision concerning divorce or something like that, this will affect your child, and he or she or your kids are going to feel kind of shaken up. You're going to feel like that. If it's not that, it's something to do with them, like something quick that happens to them. Maybe your kid falls in love. Maybe there's some sort of change in your kid's life concerning school, or maybe he or she gets the first job, or he or she falls in love, falls in love, or something like that. For others, you might be getting pregnant. So either getting pregnant or your spouse is getting pregnant, something like that. Others also, a child might come quickly. Maybe you're 8 months pregnant, or your spouse or partner is 8 months pregnant, and the kid comes quickly. Instead of waiting another month, the kid wants to come out, wants to be born. Moving on to the 6th house, you have the 3 of Cups. So you're celebrating with your colleagues, with your co-workers, something. Everything is fine. in your work environment. Everything is fine, everything is wonderful. In terms of your health, yeah, maybe you're celebrating way too much. So maybe you're drinking with your colleagues after the work hours. Maybe you should pay attention to that. Don't drink and drive or something like that. But everything is fine in terms of your work. Maybe you should not should cut down in terms of drinking with your colleagues. Moving on, if you picked the symbol lady or woman, the next two cards are more important for you. So the 7th card connected with the 7th house, you got the Lovers, which is connected with Gemini. So I'm thinking, yeah, these changes are connected with your love life, with your romantic partnership. Now, this could be meeting someone rather quickly and falling in love and starting a relationship rather quickly. For others, it could be ending a relationship. It depends. It depends from native to native. Others, it could be also your second kid, your second child, boy or girl, doesn't matter, is falling in love. There's major transformations in his or her love life. Maybe your second child has to make a decision, and this decision could be concerning any sort of thing, work, school, partnerships, anything. What else? Now, this card, the 7th house, is also connected with your spouse or romantic partner. So maybe your spouse or romantic partner has to make a change, has to make a decision, has to choose something. Not necessarily connected with you, it could be, but it could be like a decision concerning where he works or where she works or any other type of decision, okay? So the 8th house, the card that came out was another major arcana card, was the Hermit. Some of you might be feeling that these transformations that are occurring in your life, Gemini, you have to go through them alone. This is how you feel. There's a major transformation in your life, a major change, and you feel like you're doing this on your own, alone, and no one helps you. But at the same time, these transformations are kind of giving you some sort of spiritual enlightenment. It's like you have to go through them alone in order to find your own inner light, in order to find your own inner truth. What else? You're feeling old also. You're feeling old. You're feeling like, I don't have time. I'm too old for this. That's what you're feeling. You're feeling, I'm too old for all of these changes. I don't want to go through them. I'm sick of them. But at the same time, like growing. You're growing in wisdom. Okay? You're growing in wisdom because of these transformations, whatever they may be. Now, moving on. If you picked the symbol military person, the next two cards, 9 and 10, 9 and 10 are most relevant for you. So, in the 9th house, the card that came out was the Page of Wands. There's some sort of message that comes to you from abroad, a message that comes to you from your sister-in-law or brother-in-law, from your in-laws. This message could be an announcement of a birth of a child, It could be that, hey, you're an uncle or you're an aunt again or something like that. This announcement might have to do with, for some of you who decide to go back to college or go for the first time going to college. So you got a message concerning that, and I would say it's a message that really fills you with joy and happiness, Gemini. So like you got into the course in college that you wanted to. This could also be a message from abroad, from let's say, for instance, let's say you are a design artist, a designer, and you have a message from a company, from a foreign company who wants to work with you. So whatever this message is, makes you really happy. And it's different, it's if you work with some sort of company abroad, it's like the first time you work with them, or you might be sending them messages, like, I'm a designer, would you like to work with me? something like that. Or I'm a writer, would you like to work with me? Something like that. Whatever it is, it gives you enthusiasm. Another way of reading this could be something to do with justice, with law, with something involving court. Now, if there's some sort of divorce, this message that comes to you has to do with alimony for a younger child. Either you're getting it or you are giving the alimony, or also visitation rights. It's like stuff like that are being dealt with for the first time now in March 2017 for some of you. Others, it could also be that you decide to go to a different church, to a different mosque, or you start reading about different religions, something like that. In the 10th card, 10th house, the 10th card, the card that came out for you was the Fool. This could be a brand new job, a brand new work, a brand new career. This job might imply you moving abroad, moving to another place, moving away, and it's something completely new, completely different, something which you've never tried before, and you're really happy, and you really feel, and you're going with faith and joy, and you have no fear. Okay, could also be in the 9th house, like a trip abroad. Why you're going abroad? Because you have the job, a career. You're starting a career abroad in a foreign land, whatever it is. For others, you are changing. The way society sees you is changing. So others might be seeing you, society at large might be seeing you as a fool. I'm sorry to tell you this. Why are you a fool? Again, it depends from person to person. Okay, this is not for all Gemini natives. Okay, it could be that maybe you're falling in love really quickly with someone. Maybe you decide to leave your long-term partner and everyone knows about it and everyone thinks you're a fool and doesn't understand. Or it could be the other way around, like your partner is leaving you because he or she has fallen in love and wants to start this relationship with a new person, and people are looking at you as the fool. How could he or she not see that his wife or her wife was doing this to him or her? So people are looking at you like you're a fool, that you should have seen this, that you're very naive, and you're allowing this to happen, and you don't even fight for it. Again, it depends. Okay, I don't wanna hurt you. Okay, I wanna give all possible meanings. Okay, doesn't mean that I'm right. Okay, so moving on. If you've picked the symbol child, then the next two cards are more relevant for you. In the 11th house, you got the King of Cups, Gemini. So the King of Cups might represent, the 11th house is connected with friendships, also long-term goals, hopes and wishes, and the money that you earn from your career, from your profession, more like your career. If this is a friend, the King of Cups, it could be a man or a woman. It showed up as a king, but because this is a very general reading, it could be a man or a woman. And this person might be from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And this person is giving you advice. This person is being very supportive of you, is listening to you. And this is the type of person who gives unconditional love, who never judges. He or she is not judging you. She's a very long-time friend. At the same time, he or she is giving you very good advice. So whatever he or she is telling you, you should listen to this person. Okay? Now, this advice might be connected with your love life, or it could be any other thing. If this card is referring to the money that you earn from your career, it's very good money, and it's also money. The earnings that you have from your career are due to the fact that you are a very wise person, and you know how to give very good advice, and you are caring. and you don't let yourself drown in other people's problems. But I'm thinking this is more to do with friendship. Also, if this card refers to long-term plans, long-term goals, I would say that maybe your long-term goal is to ally your intuition with your rationality. And maybe it took you a while for you to connect both of those things, connect the ability to see things from a rational point of view, but at the same time to be more emotional and to be more intuitive, more intuitive. This could be a very intuitive friend also. This could also be a very psychic friend. Now, the 12th house, you got another major arcana card, you got Judgment card. There's some sort of transformation, big transformation again. A renewal again of your life. There are 3 cards that say that there's something really new that's starting for you, Gemini, in 2017, which is the Wheel of Fortune in your first house one, and then the Fool in the 10th house, and this one, the Judgment card, which also speaks of renewal, something new starting, it's like you're being reborn. But this being reborn, this something new which is about to happen or will happen in March 2017. During 2017, it was a bit hidden. Either you were hiding the fact that you were about to have a divorce. It could be that for some. You could be hiding the fact that you've fallen in love. Whatever transformation it was hidden. Now, it was hidden because you decided to hide it, or it was hidden to you because the decision did not come from you. The decision might have come from your partner. So you had no idea that your love life was about to turn upside down, or you had no idea that, for instance, you'd get a very good job offer abroad or something like that. But there's some big transformation during March 2017, something that's about to happen that you have no clue, that you have no idea, and it kind of happens, And that's it, Gemini. This is the reading that I have for you for March 2017. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.